Good afternoon, Cohort 2022. This is Ms. Stratford, your assistant principal, and this is your first cohort meeting for the 2020-21 school year. And we would like to say thank you and welcome. I would like to introduce some of our team members, but before that, I would want to remind you to be respectful, listen to understand. Your response is everything and your attitude is everything. And that's for the whole school year, anytime we meet, whether it's virtual or in person. Today's agenda is introductions by our team, student services, data and assessment, climate and culture, and then closing. I would like to start by introducing our principal, Principal Franklin. He has been the principal of Arsenal Tech for the past 3 years. He is located in the Arsenal building. And from Principal Franklin to all of you, I would like to say welcome. Next is Ms. Stratford, that's me. I'm located in Lone Hall, and I have been on the campus of Arsenal Tech for 5 years. This year, I am your cohort assistant principal over grade 11, as well as some other programs such as New Tech and Law and Public Policy. Next, we will have Mr. Hunter.
Hello, students, and welcome to the 2021 school year. My name is Dean Hunter. I am one of your deans for this school year. This is my 3rd year here at Arsenal Tech, and I am super excited to serve you guys. Next, we have our other dean who will be assisting this school year. This is Dean Young. Dean Young has been in IPS for 10 years, and he's been overall in administration for 31 years. This is his 2nd year with us, and we're very excited to have him back with us. So me, myself, Dean Hunter, and Dean Young are your cohort deans.
Next, we have Dr. Robinson.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Robinson, and this year I am in Career and Technology Center. I have the alphabets A through K, and for cohorts 2022 and 2023. I have been in tech for a long time, at least 15 of my 18 years in counseling. And as we move along, I will introduce the other counselors. First being Miss Orange. She is the math, science, and construction engineering counselor. And she has been with us at least for the last 2 years. And then we have Miss Morning. She works very closely with me, and she's been in counseling for quite some time. So she is also in the Career and Technology Center, and she has L through Z. Then we have Mr. Grice. He is located at Lone Hall. He does the New Tech and the Law and Public Policy. So that will be your counselor if you're involved in either of those. And as we move along, we have graduation coach, which is Mr. Sanders, and he is located in Stewart Hall. He will be there to assist you in anything that you need as far as keeping you on track and letting you know where you are. So now I want to talk a little bit about your graduation requirements. As you know, we came up with the last year or so with what we call career pathways. So in order to graduate, we all know that we have to have at least 40 credits. But those 40 credits are specific places. You have to have 8 English credits. And the 8 English credits must be English 9, English 10, English 11, and English 12. Sometimes we have substitutes to help you along. But then in your math, you must have Algebra 1, whether you took it in middle school, it counts as an elective. So you must remember that when you come to high school, from the 9th grade to your 12th grade, you have to earn at least 6 credits. Then you have to have 6 credits in science, biology being one that is required. You cannot get around taking biology. The next one is social studies. You must take US history and you must take government. There's no substitute for those, but you must end with 6 credits. You must have your PE, your 2 PE credits, which you can sometimes substitute with JROTC, but you must have health. And then you have to have other electives, and it usually is about 11 or 12 electives to make you come up with 40. You'll usually come up with more than 40 credits, but 40 is the minimum. So that's bucket one. You must designate what diploma that you'll have, whether it's Core 40, academic honors, or technical honors. Bucket two is employability. You've heard us talk a lot about the 3 E's, employability. So whatever program that you have entered into, whether it's new tech, whether it's CT, it is project-based, service-based, or work-based. And we'll get into that a little further along as you move through the year. The third bucket is your post-secondary. There are tests that you have to take, exams like I-STEP. Those of you who have taken I-STEP, you won't have to worry about anything else that I'm talking about. But if you haven't, you have to pass and get certain scores on ACT, the SAT, or the ASVAB. And the ASVAB score is 32, at least 32. So you can take dual credit classes, you can take AP classes, but you have to have at least 3 of those courses, and they have to be a CR above. Also, you can take your career technology classes, but you must be certified in order for that to count. So if you get certification, that counts towards your graduation. And your CT classes, you must have C's or better. Otherwise, you will have to go another route. But as I said, we'll get into that a little deeper later, and we'll continue to explain it to you. So, juniors, there is a junior checklist that is on the website, but there are important things on there that I really want you to take a look at. And one of them being, make sure that you check with your counselor. Make sure you know exactly where you are and what you need to do. Just make sure when you start thinking about your colleges, visit those college fairs, take the PSAT, take the ACT, take the SAT in the spring year, and also make sure you visit the Future Center. Next. Okay, and there are some activities on Naviance that you will need to complete, and I know you have gotten Schoology notices from me trying to remind you that you need to do your 4-year plan and that you need to do your goals. So make sure that you're getting those done by the end of this month. If you are 21st Century Scholar, make sure that you're following up on your Scholar Track activities and don't get behind. And if you don't know what you're going to do when you graduate, now's the time to start researching all of that. So if you need help with your SAT or ACT, there is some Khan Academy practice classes that are going on, and they are free. So moving right along. All right. And if you get the opportunity, please sign up for Raise Me. Raise Me is scholarship monies that you can start earning right now by doing exactly what you're doing now. It's getting those good grades. They give you money for getting A's and B's. I'm not sure whether you can get money for C's, but you can certainly try and keep those grades up. So, but mostly important, just remember to meet with your counselor and discuss your post-secondary options, your 3 E's.
Next, we have Dean Hunter.
All right. This year serving you guys as your social worker is Mrs. Powell. Mrs. Powell is an amazing resource for you guys if you ever need someone just to talk to, if you're going through a few rough patches in school or at home. So please make sure you visit her in Morgan Hall if you ever need anybody just to talk to. For more resources or assistance with anything, you can definitely call this 211 number. And there are also other important numbers on this slide that you can use if you ever come within these realms of your current life. So whatever you need, please use Mrs. Powell as a good resource to help you and your family. Moving on along, we have Miss Juarez. This is her second year here with us, and she assists with our ESL students. You will know if you will have her. If you do not, you might not have to worry about that. But for those of you students who do have Ms. Juarez, please make sure you make time for her, because she does assist you with any and everything that you might need. Next, we have Ms. Vasquez. She is in Stewart Hall. She is our certified behavior specialist, and she really focuses on the social and emotional learning. If you guys don't know what social and emotional learning is, you guys will with her. Again, this is another resource you can go out and reach out to if you're having issues adjusting with even just this situation we're in now with COVID. So make sure you please reach out to Ms. Vasquez in Stewart Hall, room 366.
Next, we have family and community engagement liaisons, and that would be Ms. Brown and Ms. Chu. They're both located in the basement of the Arsenal, and they are our community outreach representatives, and they work with the community doing things such as the Titans Table Food Pantry, which is open September 10th, October 22nd, November 12th, and December 10th. It's a drive up for you to come and get food and those things that you need during this time, and you pick up at the Arsenal. The liaisons also have parent meetings. The first parent meeting for this year is October the 1st, 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock p.m., and it will be a Teams meeting. Please check the Arsenal Tech website to get that connection to that Microsoft Teams meeting. Please remember to invite your parents to come and find out about the various things that are happening at Tech and with the Invest Ed Indiana Scholarship. Your shots. All students need to make sure that they receive their shots. Shots information is located on IPS website, student handbook, and on the Arsenal Tech website. Before you reach a certain age of 16, a lot of you have a lot of shots that you must receive. So make sure that you take time to go visit your doctor and make sure that you get your shots. The shots that are required for students before their senior year are in bold print.
All right, and then we have the Future Center, and the person over the Future Center is Ms. Pounds. And Ms. Pounds, she works very well with the students. She will help you she has a team that will help you do all the things that you need. So you'll go in there, they'll teach you the mock interviews. They'll give you math and writing support. They'll give you, they'll help you with your SAT and your ACT registration, resume writing, and a lot of the Naviance that you need to complete, they will help you with that. They have a wealth of information. They have the military, they have the college visits and everything. So just make her your friend. Make sure that you're going in and seeing what the Future Center has to offer you.
Next, we have Ms. Bontrager, and she is our data coach, and she gives our data and assessment. This is your data, Cohort 2022. At the end of school last year, this is the information that we gathered about our junior class. Last year, your attendance, daily attendance was 86.4%. We're striving for this year for 94%. So we need everyone to make sure that you're logging in and doing your virtual school, because attendance is taken daily, and that will count as your classes a daily attendance rate. Next, we have how did you end the school year as a group? Last year, Cohort 2022, first semester and second semester, A's, B's, and C's. First semester, your average was a 57%. Second semester, your average was a 61%. D's, 17%. First semester, 13% second semester. Failures, 26% first semester. When we went to virtual school, I don't know if you guys liked it or not. However, you had a 3% failure rate, which was down. However, second semester, the virtual school average was 21%. So we need exactly more of you guys to come and check in and do your classes in virtual school so that from now until we return, this number is on the rise, as well as these over here. ISTEP information at this point in time, the no testing was completed during the spring or summer windows due to COVID-19, and we're checking to see how that ISTEP testing will be for you guys this school year also. Number of credits, and that has something to do with what Dr. Robinson was talking about. I need you to look at the scale here, because what's important for you to understand is that we have some juniors with no credits. One is too many, but we have some with no credits. We also have 59 juniors that are credit deficient. That means that you do not have enough credits to actually be listed as a junior by credit standards. That is something important. We have 133 students that at the end of the school year last year had anywhere from 11 to 20 credits. That means that by the end of your sophomore year, you had enough freshman credits, and you had just made your freshman credits, or you were really close to getting your credits to be considered a sophomore. However, this number up here, the 21 to 30, that is the amount of juniors that's starting this school year on track to graduate. Right, Robinson? I think so. The 162, 31 to 40 credits mean that you're really advanced and doing what you need to do to get ready to be to graduate from high school. In these two categories, these three, means you're on track to graduate. And I want to say that is very, very good. What we want to do is we want to make sure that we get everyone on track to graduate by the end of this school year to make your senior year so much easier. Next, we have Dean Hunter.
Now we'd like to turn to a few things talking about climate and culture. As I said, I'm Dean Hunter, and Dean Young is your other dean that will be supporting you guys this school year. So let's talk about the virtual behavior real quick. Okay, we know that these are different times. Classrooms are different right now, but fortunately in the future, hopefully we'll be coming back. But while we're here virtually, we want to make sure that students are acting accordingly while on the classroom video sessions. That's very important. Please make sure you are exhibiting good behavior on the screen. Students are not to behave in a manner that is unbecoming of themselves. We want to make sure that you guys are painting a good picture of yourselves virtually, so that when you guys come back to school, we know exactly the good character you are. Next, I want to talk about the dress code while on the video sessions. As you see the check mark, proper attire. Very simple, shirt and pants. We want to make sure you guys are just equipped with basic shirt and pants. Make sure there are no body parts showing other than your arms from your shirts. What's unacceptable is your bare chest, undergarments, sunglasses, and distracting items. What do I mean by distracting items? Anything that is not supposed to be on the screen. So please make sure that you're adhering to these very simple rules. Now I want to go talk about some things that could happen if you do choose to make poor decisions on these video calls. Well, let's talk about CPS and Title IX. These are reports that are made for the well-being of a student. What does that mean? We don't want to hear of anything negative going on your screen. Okay, we want to make sure that you're protected, even in your home, because you should be protected. It's your home. Title IX, these are reports that are made when a student does something sexually inappropriate towards others. Even though you're not at school, this can still happen while on screen. So please, once again, make sure that your behaviors exhibit who you are as a good character person that we believe you to be. Now let's look at a few other things that are important. Attendance. Please make sure you are up and ready to go at 9 a.m. Attendance is taken daily and you must show your face. Please show your face so you can get your points. Cell phone policy still does exist in some facet. Do not record or take pictures of staff or any students to post on social media sites. Do not share videos and photos with others. Cyberbullying, this is a big one. This would not be tolerated. Let me repeat, this will not be tolerated. Progressive discipline will immediately be engaged and loss of classroom privileges could happen. Now let's look at something positive. The positive behavioral interventions and support, which is called PBIS. Students can earn points to be redeemed at the Tech Tender Store by distributing the following. This is what we call the SOAR model: self-control, on task, achievement, and respect. Okay, something good that we do know about this is that if you had points that you had last year, guess what? They roll over. So now that we know that your points roll over to this year, some of you guys have a lot of things already to look forward to. Okay, but if you don't, please know that if you exhibit the SOAR model, you are able to get all the PBI's points from your teachers who will be giving them out.
So last but not least, it is, what do we do for this year? We didn't need a lot of goals. We just need one big, gigantic goal. And that goal is 90% passing rate. What does that mean? We want 90% of the 11th grade students, class of 2022, to have a 90% passing rate. That means that 90% of you guys will pass and get credit in your classes, whether it's gym, English, art, science, social studies, cosmetology, it doesn't matter. We want you to go with us with our big goal to have a 90% passing rate. We as a team believe that you can do this, that you can strive toward this. You are doing something new. This is the first group that will be one-to-one full technology for Arsenal Tech. We are the first group that started off our first part of our year on all e-learning at home. And we are a group that is starting this year in a pandemic. What does that mean? That means that everything we do at this point and from the first day of school is brand new, that none of us has ever done it. So you're making history, and to continue that history, that in this pandemic, in this year, 2022, we will have a 90% passing rate for our junior class. We are here to serve you, we are here to help you, and we are here to make sure to push, pull, jump, crawl to get to this goal. And I want to say thank you very much and have a very nice, exciting school year.